Hello everyone, welcome back to the World Conflict Monitor channel. Please subscribe my channel for the latest updates on world events, conflicts, and disasters. Today we bring you a story that has shaken Punjab and especially Lahore, where massive floods have wrecked homes, lives, and infrastructure, leaving behind widespread destruction. What seemed like a sudden downpour turned into a nightmare for millions of people, and the situation on the ground continues to disclose how unprepared systems and weak structures have contributed to this tragedy. Before diving into details, let's begin with a summary of what happened. Heavy monsoon rains in Lahore and surrounding Punjab regions triggered unprecedented flooding. Rivers overflowed, streets became rivers themselves, thousands of families were displaced, and entire neighborhoods submerged. The city's already fragile drainage and infrastructure collapsed under pressure, revealing both human suffering and government mismanagement. This disaster is not just about rain, it's about how cities fail when tested by nature's extremes. Looking from the exterior, the streets of Lahore today resemble canals more than roads. Vehicles float in waterlogged avenues, marketplaces are submerged, and countless houses, especially in low-lying areas, are damaged beyond repair. From the sky, aerial images display huge stretches of brown water cutting through residential blocks, agricultural fields, and highways. The exterior view of the disaster shows how urban planning failed to handle excessive water. Bridges are damaged, roads have caved in, and public infrastructure like electricity poles and sewer lines are destroyed. The exterior landscape of Lahore and parts of Punjab is no longer the bustling metropolitan image people know, but instead a scene of destruction where everything seems drowned. Now if we step into the interior side, the situation is even more heartbreaking. Inside homes, water has climbed above furniture, electronic appliances are ruined, and entire rooms remain submerged in stagnant water. Families have abandoned their belongings, fleeing to higher ground with only essentials in their hands. Interior walls are crumbling from moisture, ceilings leak, and the smell of sewage and floodwater fills the air. Children and the elderly struggle the most in these interiors, where even drinking water has been contaminated. Relief camps and schools have turned into temporary shelters, offering some protection but overcrowded and lacking privacy. The interior view of this flood is the human suffering hidden behind broken doors, where survival has replaced comfort and dignity. When we talk about performance, the performance of governance and disaster management systems in Punjab has come under severe criticism. The drainage systems performed poorly, unable to withstand heavy rains. Flood management plans were either not executed or insufficient to meet the scale of this disaster. Rescue teams are active, but their performance is slowed by lack of equipment, overwhelmed capacity, and blocked routes. Civil society, volunteers, and local communities have performed admirably, offering food and assistance where the state has failed. But overall, the performance of institutions in handling this flood reveals a lack of preparation, outdated infrastructure, and absence of quick decision-making, which worsened the crisis. Looking at safety features, the city of Lahore and Punjab in general lacked the safety nets that could have prevented such large-scale destruction. There were no proper flood barriers or levees in many areas, and even existing ones gave way under pressure. Safety features like early warning systems were delayed, and residents were caught off guard. Hospitals are struggling, with floodwaters making it unsafe to reach medical facilities. Safety gear, emergency shelters, and life-saving equipment are scarce. The absence of safety features in both the physical infrastructure and disaster readiness exposed the population to greater risks. If there had been strong drainage, embankments, and functioning safety systems, the extent of loss could have been reduced. At the same time, this disaster has unique selling points, not in the commercial sense but in the sense of lessons and realizations. The floods in Lahore reveal the unique vulnerability of Pakistan's cities when urban expansion ignores climate adaptation. This tragedy has disclosed how rapid construction, deforestation, and poor planning make cities unsafe. Another unique point is how communities have come together to support each other when official systems failed. From youth groups distributing food to mosques opening their doors for shelter, the social fabric has once again shown resilience. These unique aspects highlight both the dangers of negligence and the strength of collective human spirit. When we speak of price, it is not just about money but about the cost people are paying in this flood. The economic price is staggering. billions of rupees lost in property damage, destroyed crops, and halted businesses. Daily wage workers cannot earn, families have lost their homes, and vehicles are damaged beyond repair. The human price is even heavier: dozens of lives lost, countless people missing, and thousands suffering from waterborne diseases. Children cannot go to school, women face insecurity in temporary shelters, and the psychological toll of watching your house and memories drown is immeasurable. The price of this flood is paid in human suffering, economic ruin, and long-term recovery that may take years. In conclusion, the massive floods that wrecked Lahore and devastated Punjab are not only a natural disaster but also a man-made failure of preparation and infrastructure. The exterior shows destroyed cities, the interior reveals broken lives. The performance of systems has been weak, safety features were missing, the unique selling point lies in the urgent lesson for urban planning, and the price has been unbearable for ordinary people. Lahore, a city of history and resilience, now faces the challenge of rebuilding. The government must take this as a wake-up call to invest in drainage, flood protection, and disaster readiness. People of Punjab will once again rise, but this destruction should never be repeated. The world is watching, and it is time for Pakistan to prove that it can learn from this tragedy. If you found this video informative, don't forget to subscribe to World Conflict Monitor for more updates on global conflicts, disasters, and current affairs. Stay safe, stay aware, and let's keep monitoring the world together.